All right, let's dive in today. We're exploring Rosie Bergonzi's album Seasons of Handpan.
Okay.
Now, if you haven't encountered a handpan before, think steel drum.
Yeah.
But picture it shaped like a flying saucer.
It's got that kind of vibe, yeah.
And the sound, it's just incredible. Warm, resonant.
Yeah. Almost otherworldly.
Totally. And Rosie Bergonzi, she's not just playing it, she's elevating the handpan.
You know, absolutely.
I mean, she played at the BBC Proms, toured with Nina Cherry.
Wow, that's impressive.
Seriously, talented musician. And what she does on this album is really cool.
What's that?
She tells stories. But get this, no lyrics.
Oh, interesting.
Each track on Seasons of Handpan is like a different month of the year.
Right.
Captures the feeling of that time, all through the handpan.
It's amazing what music can do.
It really is. And she's got these beautiful nature visuals paired with it.
Oh, wow.
It's a whole experience. So, Fresh Beginnings, the first track, what'd you think?
Fresh Beginnings, perfect title.
Yeah.
Because it really feels like a sonic awakening, you
Yeah.
know, like those clear, bright tones. It's like the first signs of spring, things budding, coming to life.
I love how it's paced, too.
It is very deliberate.
Yeah. Feels you right in, kind of meditative.
Absolutely. And speaking of spring Hope, that's the next track.
Oh, yeah. Spring Hope, now that one's got energy.
It does, yeah.
Makes you want to move.
Get up and dance.
For sure. What is it about that track that's so vibrant?
Well, she uses some cool techniques. Cascading harmonics, for one.
Fantastic.
It's like these notes that shimmer, you know?
Oh, I can kind of picture that.
Like light on water, and then expressive rolls.
Rolls, how does that work?
She hits the handpan really fast.
Oh, okay.
Creates this feeling of movement, like everything's growing.
In a
It's
sense.
like spring, right? Everything's bursting forth.
You know, they mentioned in the source material how nature inspired her.
Yeah,
It's like she took the sights and sounds and turned them into music.
I can hear that.
Pretty amazing. And it's not just the individual sounds either. It's
What?
how she puts them together. Like in Spring Hope, there's this call and response thing
Oh, yeah.
between different parts of the handpan, like a conversation.
Interesting.
It's almost like birds singing back and forth,
I like that.
or the wind in the leaves. Okay, got to talk about Lazy Daze,
A
though.
lazy day.
Pure summer vibe.
Yeah.
So relaxing.
Did you know she actually put more space and silence in that track?
Really? I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, they mentioned it in the source.
So it's not just the notes, it's the pauses, too.
Exactly. It creates this feeling of spaciousness, you know?
Makes sense.
Like a lazy summer afternoon. And she uses this technique called bending.
Bending.
Makes the notes kind of wobbly,
Oh, okay.
dreamy, almost
It is very dreamy.
totally glow out. But then the last track, Humberside, takes us in a whole other direction.
Oh, yeah. Humberside's different. More introspective, I'd say.
Definitely. Like that shift from summer to fall.
Yeah.
Things quiet down.
More time for reflection.
Exactly. She uses longer notes in this one.
Oh, interesting.
Lots of reverb, too. Makes this big, echoing soundscape.
I can imagine that.
And the tempo's way slower, peaceful, still.
Like she's saying, pause for a minute.
Yeah, take it all in.
And the nature visuals, just stunning.
They are, aren't they?
So beautiful. It all comes together so well.
It does. Rosie's really an artist.
For sure. She's got this innovative approach to the handpan. It's amazing.
Totally agree. Seasons of Handpan, it's proof that music can transport us, make us feel things deeply.
And connect us to nature.
Exactly. So what about our listeners? What season speaks to you most?
Yeah, if you could make music inspired by a season, what would yours be like?
We want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment. Send us a message.
Keep this going. And of course, huge thanks to Dulaxi for sponsoring.
Yeah, we couldn't do this without them.
For real. Stay tuned, because in part 2, we'll keep exploring Seasons of Handpan.
We'll go even deeper into Rosie's vision and the impact of her music. You know, it's wild how she can create such specific feelings. Like you can almost picture things just from the music.
Right, with just the handpan?
Yeah, it's not just notes. It's like sonic landscapes, you know?
Totally. Takes you to a different place.
And time, even.
It's her use of dynamics and rhythm, I think, that does it.
Oh, for sure. And texture, too.
Like in Summer Solstice, I remember they mentioned muted harmonics in the source.
Oh, yes, muted harmonics.
What's that even sound like?
It's like really soft and airy, almost a whisper. And then she's got these gentle, rolling rhythms.
Okay.
Captures that long summer day feeling.
It does, doesn't it? Like, I can almost feel the warmth.
Yeah, I hear the insects buzzing.
Exactly. And then it's like the mood shifts completely when we get to fall.
Right, with tracks like October's Glow and Falling Leaves.
Yeah, those are more, I don't know, melancholic.
Bittersweet, kind of.
Yeah, like things changing, fading.
That's fall, isn't it?
It is, and I think the source mentioned how she uses more space in these tracks.
They did, yeah. She lets the notes ring out, decay naturally,
Creates that spacious feeling like you're walking through a forest.
with the leaves falling all around.
Yes. And those lower notes she uses, they're like deep and rich, like the colors of autumn.
It's amazing how each track feels so different.
But they all fit together.
Seamlessly, a musical journey.
Through the whole year. And we can't forget the visuals.
Oh, that had some
Like in November Rain, they were showing those raindrops.
beautiful shots.
And the music was like mirroring that with these cascading sounds.
Like urn drops on the handpan.
So cool how she makes it multisensory.
It's not just about recreating the sounds, though, right?
What do you mean?
It's about the feeling of each season.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like wintry silence. It doesn't sound like a blizzard.
No, but it feels like one.
That stillness, that quiet.
Yeah, it's like she's capturing the emotional landscape.
Exactly. Speaking of which, what did you think of December Dreams?
Oh, December Dreams. That one's magical.
It is very dreamy.
Like a snow globe.
She uses this cross-hammering technique.
Cross-hammering.
Yeah, she hits 2 notes at once.
Okay.
Makes this shimmering, bell-like sound.
Like twinkling lights.
Or snowflakes follow.
And the melody. So simple.
But so effective.
Like a lullaby for winter.
The visuals for that one were gorgeous, too.
Weren't they? Those slow-motion snowflakes, the starry sky.
She really captured the magic of winter.
In sound and image, it's all so well done.
It's a testament to her artistry, her connection to nature.
It makes you think about the cycle of life, too. You know?
The ebb and flow of time.
Like she's inviting us to connect with those rhythms, embrace change.
And remember, even in the depths of winter, new beginnings are coming. Yeah, it's a good reminder, isn't it, that even when things feel dark or still, there's always change coming.
It is. It's kind of hopeful, in a way.
It is, and I think that hopefulness comes through in Rosie's music, even in the more melancholic tracks.
You're right. It's never just sadness. There's always this underlying sense of beauty and renewal.
And I think that's what makes Seasons of Handpan so special. It's not just an album, it's an experience.
It's a journey, for sure.
Through the year, through emotions, through our own connection to nature.
And I think she's really achieved what she set out to do, to show that the handpan could be so much more than just, like, background music.
Oh, absolutely. She's broken those boundaries, showed how expressive and versatile this instrument can be.
It can tell stories, evoke all these different feelings.
And it's not just about the technical skill either.
Right, it's about the artistry, the vision.
Exactly. Rosie's a true artist, and that shines through in every track.
For sure. So, to anyone listening who's intrigued by what we've been talking about,
yeah, if you're curious about Seasons of Handpan,
we highly recommend checking it out. You won't regret it.
It's one of those albums you can really get lost in.
And we want to hear what you think. What season resonated most with you?
Did any of the tracks spark memories or images for you?
Leave a comment, send us a message. Let's keep talking about this.
And of course, huge thanks to Dulaxi for sponsoring this deep dive.
Couldn't do it without him. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Until next time, keep exploring.